Hi, and welcome back to Pure Guidance. I hope everyone here is doing well and taking care. Given the current circumstances, I feel as though perhaps we should take a moment and just pause, the video right here and take a minute to just be grateful and thankful for what we have and give to the positive stream of consciousness that is present and make that stronger, and pray for the health of everyone. So go ahead, and if you can, just take a minute out of your day and just pray. Or at least just send good thoughts into the world. And then let's begin your reading. Hi Libra, and welcome to your reading with Pure Guidance. Let's go ahead and begin, and we're going to start off with the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. Oh, and looks like the cards are ready. So, for this month, I'm trying out a little bit different layout. If you don't like it, leave a comment below. It is different than my normal routine, but I'll change it back next month if, depending on the comments, of course. Let's see. So the first card out here we have is for your love life. We'll draw two more representing health and wealth, and then we'll clarify them, and at the end we'll end off with the Magical Times Empowerment cards. So let's go ahead begin. Now, flying as the card for your love life, it's pretty obvious. It's a very, very positive card. 20, the number 20 itself actually represents endings and beginnings, okay? And it's also about partnership, because if you think about numerology, the 20 would equate to 2, and that is about partnerships. So there is a focus on this. Flying, I'm getting the sense that things are good. Things are good for those of you especially who are coupled. Flying, I feel like it's just a beautiful time where you get to be closer with your loved one. It's a time to connect with them. It's a time to fly with them. It's a time to understand them and understand this beautiful, maze of life. It's a time of connection and enjoyment of nature, getting out there, being present, while at the same time enjoying each other's company, right? For those of you who are single, when the flying card comes about, I feel like things can now start to happen for you. So if things were moving forward, okay, flying would be the card that says, all right, things are about to switch up a little bit for you here. So having said that, Libra, let me just read the quote out to you, and it goes as follows. You have the power to see things from a higher perspective. So, of course, that also means that perhaps you're seeing things differently, especially in relation to your love life. Perhaps there's a deeper understanding with a loved one, or there's just, if there was a lack of clarity, it is now present. Now, we'll go a little bit deeper in just a moment. Let's continue and see what we have here for your health, okay? Balancing act, all right. So, couple things to consider when it comes to health. This will be a month of perhaps a slight tribulation. There is a little bit of clearly balancing involved, and it might have to do with everything that's going on, all right? Just trying to figure out how you can prioritize your health at such a time. Things that you can do differently, approach things a little bit differently, while also putting a little bit of emphasis on people around you, right? There is, to a point, you can be there for other people. At first, you do have to be there for yourself. And this card is a beautiful reminder of just that. And to add, the quote that goes with this card, you are calm within, no matter the fluctuation of the outer conditions. I think that's really beautiful and key given the situation that the whole world is dealing with right now, right? You can find that inner sense of being, the calmness and serenity, even when the outer conditions are somewhat chaotic or extremely chaotic, depending on where you are and what you're dealing with. These are times when things seem a bit topsy-turvy and it feels as if you're juggling 1,000 balls in the air. Perhaps you're unsure of your footing, Now is the moment to evaluate which areas of your life need balance and then restore equilibrium. Choose harmony over discord, and great success will be yours. You'll find inner stability when you choose a balanced, focused, and a level path. No, that can be hard sometimes, I do. But you are Libra. You are known for your balancing act and for being the master of balancing, for being the master of being able to see both sides of a coin. So if anyone can do this, it will be you. Really, it would be you. Now, moving forward with wealth, then we'll come back, do a quick, just clarify the messages that we're seeing here. And then we'll end off with affirmations, okay? So for wealth, cleaning house. Interesting. So take a look at the card and actually think about, what's really standing out to you as you take in the illustration here. Now because this is a card for wealth, what I'm sensing here is the first thing that I see is actually like the tree over here and the branches that are a little bit empty. And I do get a sense that perhaps the budget will be tight for the month of April. And again, it kind of stems back to the message that came out with the balancing act. It's a little bit of balancing that needs to happen right now, even related to your finances, and trying to figure that aspect out. You might not be alone in who needs the cash at the moment. I feel like you are having to support others. Like we're seeing a figure of a cat, we're seeing birds, and I'm actually seeing this as there's more than one person who needs this financial support. So it's not just you, it's about other people also who are being affected by your financial situation right now. And you really are trying to do your best to help support that environment that's present, like you can see how she's literally, it's not that she's using her hands, right? But she's using her legs. Like she's doing everything that she can to, get everything arranged and in its place. She's really doing her best. And perhaps you can relate to this by thinking about how maybe you are doing your best. So instead of seeing the lack, if that's been your focus for a while, if you're seeing lack in where you're at, take this moment to just appreciate yourself for all the things that you have done. Right? If you're still trying to pull things together, if they're not looking like you want them to look, don't worry about it. Just give yourself the kudos that no one else might be giving you right now. Give yourself the high five. Give yourself the hug that you deserve. And let it go. Let any negativity go. When things have to work out, when the positive needs to come, when the income needs to increase, when the cash flow is going to come in, it's going to come in. And no one can stop that from happening. For now, just be proud of who you are and how far you've gotten. You've done the best that you could. That's what the energy is, given the card. Okay, and let's go ahead clarify. We'll start with the wealth card actually, and we'll work our way backwards, go into health, and then we'll go into love. Okay, I just feel like let's go ahead, look at your finances first. Also notice the number 37, that might mean something to some of you. Okay. It also equates to the number 1. So this is also the time where perhaps you're just having to start off your journey as brand new when it comes to your money, like starting to build up again, starting to secure and put your money away again, like starting your savings again, for example. You might feel like you're all used up and you've done what you could and now it's all gone and you're having to, again, clean house and start over. So that could be the situation in the month of April. Let's see what else we have here. We have 9 of Wands, amazing. 9 of Wands is again a reminder things are going to be okay. And I kind of alluded to that earlier when we were looking at the card as well, that right now is a time for faith. You just got to have faith. You have to be resilient in what you're doing, and you got to keep going. Just keep going. And to top that off, we have here Seven of Cups. So this is kind of like the card that was crossing over. So how I would interpret this would be that, you know, things might look a little bit difficult right now. You might not know if you're making the right choices when you're moving forward, and you're having to make that decision, but that decision is so crucial that it's also like, you know, there may be a hint of self-doubt. And if that's the case, you know, step back from it for a second and then go back to it. You know, you have to be able to eliminate your emotions. The cups are a sign of emotion. You have to be a little bit absent emotionally to make this important decision. That would be the advice coming out from these cards, okay? Which I'm sure, again, that's something that you're very capable of, Libra. I want to clarify this further, so just bear with me. Let's see. Page of Cups. I like it. I feel closer, so going into May, you will see a little bit of change, okay? And I say a little because when Page of Cups comes about like this, trying to clarify what we have so far, it's that subtle energy. It's a drift of emotion. It's a drift in terms of how your finances are looking. It won't be like sudden. It won't be overnight, but it will come. And there will be an opportunity to perhaps improve your financial situation. From where it is now, it can and will be different. All right? So I think that sums up April really well for you. Let's go ahead and take a look at health and try to clarify the Balancing Act card. Beautiful number 11 here too for you. Which again in numerology is, equates to 2. And so health, that's why I think I felt like it's not just about you and your health, it's also about how others around you are being affected, and that can be affecting you directly or indirectly, right? 9 of Cups, I like. 9 of Cups clarifying 11, the Balancing Act for health. I feel as though, so if it was difficult before, it's going to get better. And if it was pretty decent, pretty good, your health was doing all right, the 9 of Cups is suggesting that it's going to continue to be such, and you are doing what you can, you are taking the precaution that you can, and looks like you're able to carry out the Balancing Act. If you resonated with that message, of course it's a general reading, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but if it did, if the Balancing Act does resonate with you, then looks like you're going to be able to carry that out really beautifully. And 9 of Cups is suggesting that you come out of this pretty strong and pretty happy. Happy about what you've done, what you've accomplished, and you're pretty proud of the fact, or you will feel at least proud of yourself and just really content as to where you are and how you've, you know, mastered the situation. I love that for you, Libra. I really do. I think you are mastering this month in terms of how you're handling the energy. The difficult energy specifically. All right, we're going to clarify your love reading and see kind of what kind of cards fall into place. The Flying card is just such a relief, especially if you've been through a rough patch. I feel hopefully it has brought you that sense of ease and understanding and flow that's present within the card. Even the colors are so vibrant. Oh my goodness. Okay, 10 of Cups here for you, Libra. How beautiful is that? 10 of Cups to clarify flying. 10 of Cups is your card of family, okay? 10 of Cups is your card that suggests a marriage that is very successful. Not only is there passion within the marriage, but there is completeness and wholeness. There is harmony. There is alignment. It is the act of uniting with your loved one or loved ones. You know, it is everlasting love. It's the perfect love, the glory of heavens here on earth. That is the card. That is the energy being picked up by this card, and it complements the Flying card in such a gorgeous manner. You know, just that free-flowing stability, homely comfort. The blessings are arriving in a very different fashion than what you're used to, right? It's cloud nine kind of a feeling, Libra. And wow. And we do have the number 9 here too. Actually, all your cards, if you think about it, if you take a look at the reading as a whole, I'm not going to clarify this further just because I feel like it's solid, you know. And if you're not here yet, if you don't have someone in your life but you're wanting someone, I would probably get like a future romance reading. It's available on my website at IamPureGuidance.com, but that's what I would get if you need to clarify that. But really overall, your general energy is very open and it's very complete. Like it feels complete. It feels very grounded. And at the same time flying, right? Like it's, again, it's a cloud nine feeling. And what I was going to say about your reading as a whole, if you look at all the cards, what we have here, we have 2 9s, and then we have the 7, 9, and 10 of cups with the Page of Cups. There's a lot of dreamy energy in your reading here. Like a fantasy, kind of an escape that's present. And, you know, it's something that you can grab a hold of. If you're trying to reach it, you can have it. Because this is the energy, right? It's here, but it's really up to you as to how you face it, how you approach it, how you use it to your advantage, right? So, having said that, I think that was pretty beautiful for you. I hope that delivered some positivity. We're going to top this off with the Magical Times Empowerment cards, and this is a beautiful deck, okay, that provides affirmations, and looks like 2 of them came out here for you, so we're going to take a look at both. Ooh, we have prosperity and change. Lovely. Prosperity, it says, focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. Nice. And we were talking about gratitude, if you remember. And then we have change. You are transforming. Let go of the past, embrace the light and joy of this new day. The world also is becoming anew. So that's something that we can be grateful for amongst like the difficult time that a lot of us might be having right now, is just to be grateful. There is renewal happening and we just have to go with the flow instead of resist it. Yeah? All right, let's read out the affirmations and that will bring an end to your reading. I hope it's been a good one for you. For those of you, who don't listen to affirmations, that's cool. This is for those who do want something a little bit extra, something that you can use for the rest of the month. So here they are. Prosperity. Today I will focus on the good and happy moments in my life, for this is true wealth. I am a powerful person who believes in prosperity and happiness and health. I will stay positive and prosper beyond my wildest dreams. I give praise and thanks for unknown blessings already on their way. Lovely. And they are on their way because it ties into the next message really well. Change, right? Today I will embrace transformation. I have the courage to let go of the past. I will eliminate the negatives in my life and make room for all things positive and beautiful. I can choose to grow, and I know it is I who must do the choosing. I give thanks for this new day, a new start, and a new life. All right, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And until next time, take care and stay healthy. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance.